Morning. Welcome to Derek's Piano Tutorial episode 17. Today we are going to run through flashcards 9, 7, and 8. For those who want to have access to these flashcards, you could download it in an iCloud link provided in the end of this video and the description below. For each episode, this is episode 17, I do a run through, which is 3 flashcards per set. So there are 6 sheets. I have 3 sheets double sided, so 6 sheets, and each one of them have 9 flashcards. Eventually, in the next 5 episodes, you could mix match them for any of the flashcard within a given sheet. But now it's always a set of 3. In this particular set, it's randomized 9, 7, and 8. And it's hardwired to be FC1, FC2, and FC3. The red dot indicates FC1, while the blue dot are placeholders. There are 2 placeholder blue dots. And so in this episode, tutorial 17, I'm going to break in this tutorial into several parts. The first part, I'm going to talk about the naming convention of the white keys of the piano as well as the ledger lines, and I'll define what they are. So in a piano, you have black keys as well as the white keys. The white keys have letter names. The black keys do not have any letter names. They are assigned in reference, in relations to the white keys. The names of the white keys are CDE if they're surrounded by 2 black keys, and FGAB if they're surrounded by 3 black keys. And uh, when you start, you will identify the keys with the finger numbers, and the finger numbers is finger 1 for the thumb and finger 5 for the pinky, and everything else between will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the ring finger will be finger 4, and index finger will be finger 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also I have to define properly what the staff is. There are like 2 staff that forms a grand staff. The upper part have 5 horizontal line, and that's the treble staff, and the bottom part defines the bass staff. Each holder or a space on a line has assigned letter names, and so a pianist, when they start a student pianist, the teacher will ask them to create acronyms to memorize the staff on the piano. So let's proceed to section 2 of this video, is how I play my fingers to the naming intervals of the white keys of the piano, and I will proceed to section 3, which is to identify the letter names on the staff that correspond to that piano. And the later section, I will show you how to look at it as intervals, or the relative distance between each key, and I will play them in terms of a third, a first, a second, and a fifth. And I'll explain the relative distance between them on the white keys as well as the staff, and how you play them using your hand as a ruler. So let's start with the white keys right here. We have a lot of letter names, and usually the student piano player, require a lot of time to memorize the letter names. We're not going to do that. We're going to minimize the effort by using 3 keys as a reference point. So the most important reference point is middle C, treble B, and bass D. Those are the most important stuff. They almost form a virtual octave. An octave is a key with the same repeating pattern. So C right here and C right here will form one octave. So it's a second below the octave, and so is this C the forms a bass octave, and so the bass D forms a relative, and the distance between two keys is a second, the very next key. Third, you skip a key. Fourth, you skip two keys, and fifth, you skip three keys. You use a ruler, so if you play a key, you drop, lift, and release. You're playing a first. You go up a second, is the very next key, lift, drop, and release. A third is when you skip a key. Fourth, skip two keys, and fifth is use your hand as a ruler, and you skip five keys. And so I'll go through a little exercise right now and to name the finger numbers to play the key. Let's start with the finger press exercise. Start by play me finger 1 lower hand on bass D. Play me finger 4 lower hand middle C. Play me upper hand finger 5 treble B. Play me upper hand finger 3 treble B. Play me finger 2 upper hand middle C. Play me lower hand finger 1 bass D. I want to switch it a little weird right now. Up lower hand on treble B finger 5. Lower hand, normally you don't really play at this extended distance, because normally you play with your lower hand on the treble part. Finger 3 upper hand on bass D. Finger 1 on middle C. So these are the names of the keys. And remember, you play them as relative distance. So you go up a third. Let's say you play upper hand finger 1 on treble B. You go up a third. You go down a third. You go up a fourth. And that's how we were playing the third set of flashcards, FC1, FC2, and FC3 on this piano tutorial 17. And now we are going to identify the names of the ledger lines. There are 5 horizontal lines on the upper part or the treble staff, and the lines correspond to each letter. They are middle C, but there's a little, sometimes there's a little tiny slash, but it's not always written because they want to save ink. So the next one will be E, G, B, D, E. That's the treble staff. And the bottom part is A, F, D, B, G. That's the bottom part. And the space on the top treble staff is F, A, C, E, face. That should be easy. On the bottom is G, E, C, A. These are the space right here. And so you would, stuff like that. But in order to mitigate the effort to memorize them, you want to use just 3 reference points. There are treble B, which is the middle third line on the treble staff. Middle C is the white section between the 2 staff that forms a grand staff, and bass D, which is the middle line on the bottom part. So I'm going to finish this tutorial by doing a run through. You count 4 times before you play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have it.